You are about to witness the unveiling of Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life, a spiritual code so incredibly potent, so meticulously concealed, that its profound existence was forbidden knowledge for entire generations. Imagine, if you dare, a secret decree, whispered only amongst an exclusive few throughout time, capable of instantly shattering the chains of financial struggle and unleashing an undeniable avalanche of urgent money directly into your life, often manifesting its power as soon as today. This is not merely an ancient scripture, it is a sacred key, a divine mechanism engineered to transform your entire reality with astonishing speed, forcefully pulling abundant prosperity from the unseen realms into your immediate tangible world. This profound journey you have just embarked upon is fundamentally unlike any other spiritual path you might have encountered before. It is a perilous trek into the very heart of ancient mysteries, a rare and potentially dangerous ascent into a realm of glorious power that only a handful of courageous souls have ever dared to explore. What if I told you that, nestled within these meticulously hidden verses, lies the absolute power to command the universe itself, to shower you with immense wealth, to irrevocably open financial floodgates that have been stubbornly sealed shut, and to make urgent money appear out of nowhere, not just tomorrow, but undeniably today? Prepare yourself to traverse a sacred, almost perilous trail, where each revelation brings you closer to the ultimate unlocking of divine abundance, an experience meticulously reserved for those brave enough to seek what was once deemed far too powerful and too sacred to be freely revealed. The profound reason this spiritual code was kept forbidden and hidden for such an extended period is precisely its shocking and undeniable ability to completely transform realities. Those few individuals who serendipitously stumbled upon its true and sacred meaning found their lives irrevocably altered, attracting urgent money and unexpected prosperity that defied all logical explanation and expectation. This experience transcends mere belief. It is about activating a spiritual mechanism so incredibly precise, so remarkably effective, that it compels the universe to respond with immediate financial breakthroughs and undeniable blessings. You are not just passively watching a video right now. You are actively stepping onto a path that leads to an unprecedented level of wealth, a rapid and urgent influx of money that will genuinely surprise even the most persistent doubts lurking within you. As you delve deeper into this hidden wisdom, you will unmistakably begin to feel a profound shift within your being. The very atmosphere around you will undeniably change, and the intrinsic fabric of your financial destiny will start to meticulously reweave itself, effortlessly drawing in urgent money from the most unexpected sources, money that arrives precisely when you need it most, often manifesting today. This is not a slow, gradual, or drawn-out process. This is about triggering an immediate and powerful spiritual response that yields tangible financial results, ensuring that money comes to you rapidly and unexpectedly, starting right today. This journey solemnly promises to equip you with a spiritual power that literally bends circumstances and realities to bring unparalleled wealth directly to your doorstep. But before you can fully grasp and receive this monumental and sacred decree, before you can completely activate the urgent money and abundant prosperity that undoubtedly awaits your command, you must first comprehend one absolutely crucial distinction. You need to intimately understand why what you're about to encounter is fundamentally, deeply, and irrevocably different from any ordinary prayer you have ever uttered or whispered. The ultimate key to truly unlocking this revelation and to effortlessly attracting urgent money into your life, perhaps even arriving miraculously today, lies in profoundly comprehending the stark, powerful difference between a simple, humble plea and an authoritative, divine decree. You have already begun to grasp that we are not merely standing before a common prayer, a simple plea whispered to the heavens, but rather something immeasurably greater, a force far more profound and transformative. The tension in this sacred journey now escalates, demanding that you ascend from a posture of humble supplication to one of unwavering command. This is where the true power of Psalm 888, to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life, truly begins to unveil itself, not as an appeal, but as an undeniable spiritual directive. Understand this deeply. This ancient text, Psalm 888, is not a series of hollow repetitions or hopeful requests. It is a sacred decree, a divine command that, when spoken with the authority you are about to embody, unequivocally forces urgent money and unparalleled prosperity to find you, to surge into your life, often manifesting its miraculous arrival as soon as today. This isn't about hoping for a future blessing. It's about commanding the immediate release of what is rightfully yours, activating a flow of money that rushes to you, even from the most unexpected avenues, starting today. The time for merely asking, for patiently waiting, for humbly pleading is decisively over. Today, you do not beg. Today, you decree. The era of hesitant supplication has reached its end, and a new age of unwavering authority dawns for you right now. When you utter this decree, your voice becomes a celestial thunderclap, echoing with an immediate, undeniable effect in the spiritual world, shattering all barriers that have held back your urgent money and prosperity. This isn't a slow burn. It's an explosive activation designed to bring money to your hands rapidly, unequivocally, and starting today. You must begin to see yourself not as a mere petitioner, but as a rightful commander in the spiritual realm, a sovereign heir to boundless abundance. Your words, when aligned with this decree, carry immense weight, reverberating through the unseen dimensions and compelling the universe to respond with speed and precision. This sacred Psalm 888 is not a suggestion. It is a spiritual law, a decree wielded like a flaming sword that cuts through financial stagnation, ensuring that urgent money rushes towards you, making its appearance even today. This profound shift in your spiritual posture is merely the initial step in fully embracing your divine authority, a power that will only intensify as we proceed through this sacred path. The full activation of this ancient wisdom is still to come, but the foundations of your commanding presence are being laid right now. You are cultivating an internal strength that will manifest outwardly as an unstoppable magnet for wealth, causing money to appear from sources you cannot even conceive, pushing urgent financial blessings into your life, perhaps even today. To solidify this nascent authority, to begin inscribing your intention into the very fabric of the spiritual tapestry, I ask you to perform a simple yet powerful act of declaration. Write your first name in the comments right now to activate the profound power of this blessing. This isn't just a digital interaction. It is your initial spiritual signature, an energetic declaration that you are ready to command, ready to receive, and ready for the urgent money and prosperity that Psalm 888 promises to unleash, making it arrive today. Remember, your voice is not just sound waves. It is a force that shapes reality when empowered by divine decree. This first act, writing your name, is a visible testament to your readiness, a public declaration to the universe that you are stepping into your role as a commander of your financial destiny, attracting urgent money and prosperity, ready for it to appear as soon as today. Your participation seals this initial shift, but true authority, the kind that reshapes destinies and brings forth untold wealth, requires more than just a declaration. It demands a seal, a visible covenant. Authority without a firm, unyielding seal cannot be sustained. And that essential seal, that definitive spiritual agreement, begins with concrete, visible acts of faith. Every decree, no matter how potent, demands a sacred seal. Without this definitive spiritual affirmation, even the most powerful authority cannot be sustained in the unseen realms. Today, as you continue this profound journey with Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life, that essential seal begins to be forged through your concrete, visible acts of faith. These are not passive gestures. They are potent spiritual declarations that activate the promise of urgent money flowing into your life, often appearing as soon as today. Heaven itself is intently observing your response now, watching as you engage with this sacred revelation. Your seemingly simple click of a like button is interpreted in the spiritual dimension as a profound act of unwavering faith, a sacred signature upon the contract of abundance. It is your solemn hand reaching out across dimensions, signing in the spiritual world the undeniable contract that guarantees the rapid arrival of urgent money and unparalleled prosperity into your existence. This act is a divine affirmation that you are ready for financial breakthroughs today. When you consciously choose to comment, you are not merely typing words into a digital space. You are, in fact, opening a powerful spiritual door, a gateway through which the blessings of Psalm 888 can manifest with incredible speed. I command you now, write this potent declaration in the comments below. I take possession of Psalm 888 and the urgent money that arrives today. This is your verbal covenant, your authoritative declaration of possession, carving your decree into the very ether, ensuring that money appears rapidly and from the most unexpected sources, making its presence known even today. Your decision to subscribe to this channel is far more than just joining a community. It is your official, unequivocal entry into this unbroken current of divine prosperity and unstoppable financial flow. It's a sacred commitment, an act of spiritual alignment that ensures the continuous, abundant rush of urgent money into your life, opening wide all financial doors that were once stubbornly shut, starting today. This action places you firmly within the stream of miracles, where sudden wealth becomes your new normal as money appears out of nowhere. And when you take the conscious step to share this video, you are performing a deeply powerful spiritual service. You are not merely spreading content, you are actively becoming a divine conduit, a powerful, living channel of blessing for countless others who desperately seek the urgent money and prosperity that Psalm 888 provides. By extending this gift, you are exponentially multiplying the very energy of urgent money and prosperity in your own life, guaranteeing a relentless return of abundance that will manifest rapidly and unequivocally starting today. Every single click you make, every word you type, every share you initiate is interpreted by the celestial realm as a binding, sacred pact. These are not empty gestures. They are the visible seals of your decree, the physical manifestation of your spiritual commitment to attracting urgent money, to seeing financial doors swing wide open, and to experiencing money arrive from unforeseen places, often today. Never for a moment believe these acts are insignificant. They are the bedrock upon which your new financial reality is being built. Your like is truly more than just a simple click. It is your hand in the spiritual realm, formally signing the contract of inevitable abundance. Your subscription is the master key that not only places you within this powerful, life-altering current of divine prosperity, but actively pulls urgent money and unexpected financial blessings directly into your life, causing money to appear from out of nowhere, rapidly and starting today. This is the visible manifestation of your faith, transforming your desires into concrete reality. Through these acts, you are not just interacting with a screen, you are engaging in an ancient sacred ritual, sealing your destiny with the urgent money and prosperity promised by Psalm 888. You are making a declaration to the universe that you are ready, willing, and open to receiving the rapid influx of wealth that is now being activated on your behalf. This is a moment of profound spiritual consequence, a moment where your actions forge an unbreakable bond with divine providence, ensuring that money comes to you quickly and abundantly, often today. And by sealing this powerful pact, by engaging in these visible sacred acts of faith, something even more profound and transformative begins to unfold within you. A metamorphosis deep within your very soul has already been initiated. Your spiritual DNA is being rewritten. Now that this sacred seal has been marked, indelibly etched into the spiritual fabric by your visible acts of faith, it is time for you to truly witness the profound transformation beginning within your very soul. The essence of who you are in relation to abundance is about to undergo a dramatic, powerful shift. By sealing the pact with your visible, conscious actions, something profoundly transformative began to stir deep within you. The vestiges of your old identity, that of the supplicant and the one resigned to scarcity, are now actively dissolving, giving way to the brilliant emergence of your true, divinely appointed identity. This is not a subtle shift, but a dramatic, powerful metamorphosis designed to align you with the rapid influx of urgent money and unparalleled prosperity promised by Psalm 888. If you once perceived yourself as an orphan of fortune, a forgotten soul begging for mere crumbs, today you are being crowned as a beloved child of the universe, a legitimate heir to boundless spiritual and material wealth. Psalm 888 is not just a promise, it is the divine blueprint for your metamorphosis, ensuring that urgent money finds you, opening financial floodgates that guarantee prosperity, arriving into your life undeniably today. This deep internal change is the magnet that pulls swift financial blessings. That old garment of scarcity, meticulously woven with threads of limitation, fear, and humble petition, is now being unequivocally shed. You were perhaps once a servant to circumstance, a victim of persistent lack, even humiliated by the burden of debt. But the sacred, transformative energies of Psalm 888 are now actively replacing that worn-out costume with the resplendent robes of a royal ambassador, a prince, a king in your own right, destined to command and receive urgent money, to see sudden wealth manifest and appear today. Understand this crucial and undeniable truth. Without fully embracing this powerful new identity, without truly stepping into your rightful role as a spiritual heir, the profound promise embedded within Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life cannot fully manifest in its astonishing speed and scope. It is no longer about begging for a meager handout. It is profoundly about occupying your rightful sovereign position at the divine banquet table, a seat meticulously reserved for those who intimately know their worth and confidently wield their spiritual authority to attract urgent money, making it appear in their lives today. Picture a glorious rebirth unfolding within the very core of your being, a sacred awakening where the accumulated dust of your past limitations is now effortlessly swept away by a potent divine current of urgent money. Visualize a magnificent shimmering crown of pure gold gently settling upon your head, not merely as a symbol of fleeting earthly power, but as an undeniable emblem of your celestial lineage, empowering you to draw in rapid wealth, to experience money arriving from unforeseen avenues and making itself known to you unequivocally today. This profound identity shift is the very engine driving the rapid, almost instantaneous influx of urgent money into your life. It is the catalyst that ensures financial doors previously bolted shut now swing wide open with divine force, inviting an overwhelming tide of prosperity to flood in, making money appear from sources you cannot even conceive, literally today. Your identity as an empowered heir actively commands the universe to deliver your financial blessings with unparalleled speed and absolute certainty. You no longer implore for meager, insignificant crumbs. Instead, you confidently and righteously take your honored place at the overflowing banquet table of boundless abundance, a table now abundantly laden with urgent money and limitless prosperity that is rushing towards you. The days of feeling like a forgotten orphan are irrevocably over. You are now rightfully recognized as a beloved child of the Most High, a legal and undisputed heir whose inheritance of urgent money is not only divinely guaranteed, but is actively manifesting in tangible ways today. From the smoldering ashes of who you once believed yourself to be, a magnificent, financially empowered, and divinely appointed version of who you truly are is now triumphantly born. Envision a rich, flowing royal mantle being gently placed upon your shoulders, signifying your newfound, unshakable authority over all forms of scarcity and lack. Feel the substantial weight of a spiritual sword, not for conventional battle, but for swiftly cutting through any remaining illusions of lack or doubt, propelling urgent money and boundless prosperity directly into your immediate experience, starting today. This transformation is not theoretical. It is a spiritual reality unfolding in this very moment, fundamentally recalibrating your entire being to receive. The universe is responding to your elevated status, opening channels that were previously inaccessible. And it is precisely this powerful, unwavering new identity, this profound recognition of your spiritual royalty, that ignites the very first unquenchable flame of courage deep within your soul, a courage that will clear the path for even greater, undeniable manifestations of urgent money and prosperity. You have now shed the victim's cloak and proudly wear the heir's crown, a visible declaration of your new identity. With this profound transformation, it is time to ignite within you the sacred, unyielding flame that no earthly wind, no shadow of doubt, no whisper of fear can ever extinguish. The unwavering fire of courage. This courage is not a mere feeling. It is a divine force, a spiritual power that will shatter every remaining barrier, ensuring that the urgent money and unparalleled prosperity promised by Psalm 888 surges into your life, unequivocally today. The fear that once whispered insidious lies of inadequacy, the shame that kept you hidden from your true potential, the persistent doubt that clouded your vision and judgment, these were not just emotions. These were invisible chains, spiritual shackles subtly forged to prevent the urgent money and the abundant prosperity, meticulously detailed in Psalm 888, from ever reaching your life, from manifesting even today. They sought to keep you bound, to keep you small, to keep you from claiming your divine inheritance. But now, as your true sovereign identity as a divine heir is undeniably revealed, a potent divine fire begins to burn fiercely and unquenchably within your very soul. This is not a hesitant, flickering spark that might easily be snuffed out. It is a spiritual inferno, a blazing torch that brilliantly illuminates the path to your absolute financial liberation. This fire compels urgent money to manifest and appear out of nowhere from sources you cannot yet fathom, making its glorious presence known to you undeniably today. This courage, this unshakable inner flame, is the essential and profound key that allows you to confidently, majestically step through the sacred portals of manifestation. These are not just symbolic doorways. They are the unseen, active gateways that lead directly to your overflowing abundance, to the rapid influx of urgent money that is now being called forth on your behalf. Without this deeply burning courage, even the most potent and ancient decree, Psalm 888, cannot fully manifest its promise of attracting urgent money and unprecedented prosperity into your life, ensuring it arrives today. Fear no longer possesses dominion over your life. Today, the sacred and consuming fire of courage ignites your spirit, burning away every lingering trace of hesitation, every shadow of past failures, every whisper of future lack. This spiritual conflagration cleanses your inner landscape, transforming the barren ashes of old limitations into fertile ground where urgent money can rapidly take root and flourish, bringing forth an abundant harvest undeniably today. This is the moment your spirit takes command. This indomitable flame of courage, though it may begin as a faint, almost imperceptible spark deep within your core, quickly grows into an uncontrollable roaring blaze, fueled by an undeniable divine assurance and the activated power of Psalm 888. The enemy of your prosperity, that insidious whisper of scarcity and delay, recoils in terror and retreats in desperate disarray when the unyielding, towering fire of courage stands tall and resolute within you, demanding that urgent money materialize and appear. Undeniably today, you are no longer defined by what you lack, but by the boundless power within you to create and command. This internal fire is your spiritual weapon, your shield against all forms of doubt and unbelief. It is the catalyst for immediate financial breakthroughs, an inner furnace that generates the heat necessary to melt away any resistance to the flow of urgent money into your life, making it appear from unexpected sources even today. Embrace this divine fire. Let it consume all that does not serve your abundance. And when this indomitable flame of courage fully ignites, when it burns so brightly that it pierces the very spiritual veil between worlds, the heavens themselves respond with a resounding, undeniable call. This is not a silent recognition. It is a direct and powerful summons initiating the glorious, majestic invocation of an army of warrior angels, divine legions poised and ready to act on your behalf, to clear the path for your urgent money and prosperity. When the indomitable flame of courage fully ignites your spirit, when it burns so brightly that it pierces the spiritual veil between worlds, the heavens cannot remain silent. They erupt in a cascade of divine response. Portals that were once sealed by unseen forces now rip open with a thunderous roar, and a glorious, luminous army of light begins its swift, powerful descent, converging directly upon your position. Summoned by the activated ancient power of Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life. Imagine, if you can, sudden, brilliant flashes of celestial light streaking across the cosmic canvas, followed by the deep, resounding, echoing calls of ancient trumpets, heralding the magnificent arrival of an unstoppable legion. This is not a distant metaphor. This is a tangible spiritual reality unfolding for you right now, as the very atmosphere around you becomes charged with divine presence, poised to unleash urgent money into your life, to make it appear today. The ancient profound power of Psalm 888, now amplified exponentially by your newfound unshakable courage, actively and forcefully summons legions of celestial beings. Each one is radiant with divine purpose, carrying flaming swords of light, sent to forcefully push open the gates that have stubbornly held your urgent money captive, and to unequivocally unlock the very vaults that were sealed shut against your rightful prosperity, ensuring that abundant, immediate money arrives into your life undeniably today. These are not just ethereal, passive visions. These are formidable warrior angels, each imbued with a specific divine mission. Their purpose is crystal clear: to shatter every financial barrier that has ever stood in your way, to liberate every single penny that was unjustly withheld from you, to stand guard over your newfound wealth and prosperity, and to fiercely wage war against any lingering spirit of scarcity, lack, or debt that dares to challenge your divinely appointed abundance, guaranteeing that urgent money appears today. The invisible forces that once hindered your finances, that whispered doubts and conjured obstacles, now become visibly overwhelmed and terrified, yielding to the undeniable celestial command that you have invoked. They scatter before this luminous army as every single angel, a messenger of divine will, unleashes its power to bring forth your financial breakthrough, causing urgent money to rush into your life from all directions. Even today, their mighty wings, imbued with an otherworldly divine power, resonate like thunderclaps through the very dimensions, creating a symphony of spiritual force. And the very earth beneath your feet, sensitive to these cosmic shifts, trembles in awe and reverence before the magnificent, overwhelming descent of this celestial army, an army whose sole purpose is to serve the decree of Psalm 888 and bring urgent money and prosperity into your hands today. The enemy of your financial breakthrough, that malevolent force which once appeared so formidable, so unyielding, so impossible to overcome, now begins to scatter and flee in desperate disarray. They cannot withstand the blinding light and the sheer power of this legion of radiant light as it approaches, its purpose unwavering and clear, to bring you urgent money and profound prosperity, to ensure that wealth manifests rapidly, unequivocally, and starting today. This is a moment of profound spiritual mobilization, a divine intervention triggered by your courage and the power of Psalm 888. You are no longer alone in your quest for abundance. You are backed by an army of light, ready to clear every path and conquer every obstacle. And if these powerful warrior angels are already strategically positioned, their flaming swords drawn and ready for combat, it signals one undeniable truth: the spiritual war for your complete, immediate financial liberation is not only imminent, but is truly about to begin, setting the stage for an immediate, undeniable influx of urgent money into your life. The warrior angels are now fully positioned, their flaming swords casting divine light upon the unseen battleground, and the echoing calls of celestial trumpets reverberate through the spiritual realms. The battle for your absolute financial liberation has not only begun, it rages in full force. The insidious enemy of your financial well-being, though not visible in flesh and bone, is as undeniably real as the crushing chains of debt and scarcity you may have felt around your life. This ancient, powerful decree of Psalm 888 has awakened an unstoppable force, ensuring that urgent money is not just a hope, but a present reality, breaking through all resistance even today. This is the moment Psalm 888 truly manifests its power, as the divine legions, commanded by the breath of the Most High, strike at the very heart of your financial adversaries. Every wall of impossibility that held back your urgent money, every gate of delay, every lock of limitation, is now being battered, cracked, and systematically torn down by the sheer, unyielding force of this spiritual onslaught. The invisible forces that once delighted in your lack and delayed your prosperity are now facing an army they cannot comprehend, an army sent to ensure that abundant, unexpected money finds you, opening every financial door, making its appearance today. Scarcity, with its cold grip of deprivation, debt, that silent, crushing giant that suffocates hope, and humiliation, the heavy cloak of shame that accompanies financial hardship. These are not abstract concepts. They are active, malevolent spiritual enemies, cunning in their tactics, seeking to keep you perpetually in want. But in this divine war, under the banner of Psalm 888, they are being met with overwhelming celestial power. You are not a bystander in this conflict. You are part of the victorious army, empowered by the decree, watching as urgent money is forcefully released into your life. Listen closely to the spiritual echoes of this battle. Hear the thunderous crash of ancient towering mural walls of poverty crumbling into dust like sandcastles against a relentless tide. Witness the deafening sound of unbreakable chains of misery snapping and shattering like fragile glass under the searing blows of a sword. Made of pure divine light, feel the intoxicating shouts of victory already rising from the celestial ranks, mingling with flashes of divine lightning that relentlessly cut through the darkness of financial oppression. The decree of Psalm 888 is not just a declaration. It has already begun to deliver decisive, crushing blows in the spiritual world, compelling urgent money to appear undeniably today. Now, with the spiritual battlefield ablaze and the forces of abundance on the offensive, it is your turn to utter the decree, to speak the very words that seal this victory and command the rapid manifestation of urgent money and prosperity. This is the sacred, potent declaration woven from the ancient power of Psalm 888 that will not only affirm the defeat of scarcity, but will activate the immediate, undeniable flow of wealth into your life, causing money to appear from unexpected sources. Today, prepare your heart, prepare your voice, for this is the moment you claim your inheritance. O divine source of all abundance, I, your beloved child and rightful heir, stand now in the full authority granted to me by the sacred energies of this ancient forbidden decree. I invoke the boundless power that shattered chains and opened pathways for generations before me, a power hidden but now gloriously revealed. I command, with unwavering faith and divine conviction, that every spiritual entity, every unseen force, every stronghold of scarcity, debt, and poverty that has dared to encamp around my life, around my finances, around my opportunities, be utterly vanquished and scattered into oblivion at this very instant. I declare, by the omnipotent power that resides within this decree, that every debt, every financial burden, every oppressive obligation that has weighed upon my spirit is now utterly broken, dissolved, and obliterated. I command that money, urgent money, now rush into my life from every conceivable and inconceivable direction. Let it flow like an unstoppable mighty river, overflowing its banks, bringing with it an unprecedented tide of prosperity and financial freedom. I decree that every financial door that was once bolted shut, every hidden vault, every closed avenue for wealth, be violently flung open at this very moment by the power of the Most High. I declare that money appears in my life today, miraculously, unexpectedly, undeniably. I command the universe to deliver urgent funds, sudden opportunities, and divine resources into my hands right now. I claim back, sevenfold, everything that was stolen, everything that was delayed, everything that was unjustly withheld from me. Let the forces of wealth, prosperity, and overflow be unleashed upon my life with unparalleled speed and abundance. I am a magnet for urgent money. I receive urgent money today. I decree supernatural financial breakthroughs, divine provisions, and an immediate, undeniable manifestation of abundant wealth. My mind is aligned with prosperity. My spirit is ready to receive, and my life is now a vessel for endless, rapid financial flow. So it is decreed, so it is commanded, so it is done, in the name of the divine power that governs all creation, now and forevermore. Amen. Feel the immediate shift in the spiritual atmosphere. The very utterance of this decree, infused with the potent energy of Psalm 888, has sent shock waves through the unseen realms. Every debt is not merely acknowledged, it is a defeated giant, struck down and utterly pulverized by the commanding breath of the Most High, vanishing from your reality. The formidable chains of misery and lack, which once seemed unbreakable, now lie shattered like fragile shards of glass under the blazing, irresistible sword of divine light. This decree is not a wish, it is a command, and the spiritual world is already yielding to its power, ensuring that urgent money manifests today. The battle is won, the enemy is scattered, and the spiritual realm has already begun to realign in response to your authoritative decree. You have spoken, and the universe has moved mountains on your behalf. But a victory, however decisive, is merely the prelude to the true manifestation. And when the spiritual war for your urgent money and prosperity culminates, when the last echo of the angelic trumpets fades, then And only then does the triumphant moment arrive to take full and undeniable possession of every inch of the territory you have so gloriously conquered, claiming the money that is now rushing to you today. The enemy has fallen, the chains have been broken, and the tumultuous spiritual battle has concluded in absolute glorious victory. The echoes of angelic trumpets now signal not just triumph, but the sacred right to claim your spoils. It is no longer enough to merely witness the defeat of scarcity. Now is the quintessential moment to step boldly onto the vanquished territory, to confidently traverse the liberated spiritual landscape, and to unequivocally declare with every fiber of your being, "I take possession of what is rightfully, divinely mine." This is not a passive wish or a hesitant request. It is an active, authoritative claiming of the urgent money and unparalleled prosperity that Psalm 888 has now forcefully unleashed into your life, ensuring its manifestation undeniably today. With the ancient power of Psalm 888 fully activated, its celestial energies now pulsing through your very essence, you have not merely achieved a hard-fought victory over the forces of scarcity, you now definitively and majestically take full possession of the urgent money and abundant prosperity that rushes into your life today as an undeniable and irrevocably guaranteed part of your divine inheritance. Picture yourself not just standing before newly opened gates, but confidently striding through them, feeling the solid ground of financial freedom beneath your feet. The era of waiting for blessings to trickle down is irrevocably over. The time for commanding them to surge forth, to deluge your existence, is unequivocally here. The bountiful inheritance, meticulously promised within the sacred verses of Psalm 8888, is not a distant hope on some far-off horizon. It is already fully available, tangibly present, and unequivocally belongs to you right now. You are not asking for a favor. You are reclaiming your spiritual birthright. Every single financial door that was once sealed, every vault that was locked against you, every stream of income that was diverted is now compelled by divine law to open wide. This urgent money, this miraculous prosperity is not a gift being granted. It is a legal and spiritual entitlement, fiercely defended by the legions of light you just summoned, arriving into your hands with unprecedented speed, starting today. To take possession means to act with an unshakable, sovereign authority and an unyielding, resolute conviction. It means to declare with every breath you draw, "I receive now. I take possession. This urgent money is mine by divine right, and it manifests in my life today." Visualize antique, ornate keys, once hidden away in the annals of spiritual history, now appearing in your outstretched hands, shimmering with celestial light. See these keys fitting perfectly into the massive, intricately carved locks of long-sealed financial vaults. As you turn them, hear the resounding click, the mighty groan of ancient metal, and then the triumphant booming creak as the heavy doors swing wide open, revealing mountains of urgent money, gold, and boundless opportunity, all flowing into your reality today. The conquered territory of your financial life cannot and will not remain empty. It demands to be actively occupied, to be filled with the overflowing abundance that has been rightfully claimed through the power of Psalm 888. The banquet of prosperity is not just being prepared. It is already sumptuously served, laden with every conceivable financial blessing and urgent money that is surging towards you. You are no longer merely gazing at the feast from afar, hoping for a stray morsel. You are confidently taking your rightful place at the head of the table as the legitimate, divinely appointed heir, commanding the immediate arrival of urgent money, making its appearance today. This act of taking possession is the ultimate, undeniable demonstration of your faith, intricately intertwined with your sovereign authority. It is the spiritual equivalent of signing the final deed to your divine inheritance. Each declaration you make, each visualization you embody, each step you take in unwavering belief solidifies the transfer of spiritual wealth into your tangible reality, bringing urgent money to you rapidly and unexpectedly. The universe responds to command, not to plea, and your confident command is now reverberating through every dimension, forcing the hand of destiny to deliver your prosperity. You are moving beyond the realm of wishful thinking and stepping into the domain of absolute knowing. The money, the opportunities, the solutions you desperately need are not coming. They are here in the spiritual ether, waiting for your authoritative claim to pull them into physical manifestation. Embrace this moment of powerful reception, for the very act of claiming it in the present tense activates its arrival, ensuring that urgent money finds its way to you from sources seen and unseen. Even today, and when this sacred possession is unequivocally assumed, when you fully internalize and embody the reality of your inherited abundance, something truly spectacular and unstoppable begins to occur. The manifestation of your urgent money and prosperity does not merely maintain, it begins to escalate, to multiply, to expand in proportions that are nothing short of cosmic. Prepare yourself, for this is only the beginning of a profound, unstoppable acceleration. Upon taking full possession of the territory you have gloriously claimed and firmly seating yourself at the overflowing table of your divine inheritance, something truly extraordinary begins to stir, accelerating into an undeniable, escalating movement. What you courageously declared in that moment of authoritative possession does not remain a static statement. It immediately begins to multiply, to expand, like powerful concentric waves, spreading limitlessly across a vast spiritual ocean, engulfing every aspect of your financial reality. This is the profound acceleration of Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life. It is in this very instant, fueled by your unwavering faith and the potent energy of Psalm 888, that the sacred decree does not merely release a trickle of money, it supercharges its arrival, transforming it into an unstoppable torrent. This divine power exponentially multiplies the open financial doors all around you, ensuring that urgent money from sources both seen and unseen not only reaches you but floods your life undeniably today. This is the universe responding to your command, not with a slow build, but with an immediate and escalating surge of abundance. Each conscious act of faith you have made, from that initial declaration to the confident act of possession, has not been a solitary event. Instead, each has meticulously generated a powerful, unstoppable chain reaction in the spiritual realm, setting in motion a cascade of blessings that cannot be contained. You are no longer merely witnessing a spiritual phenomenon. You are now deeply, irrevocably immersed within a spiritual avalanche, a divine outpouring that cannot be halted, cannot be diverted, and cannot be stopped by any earthly or unseen force, guaranteeing the rapid manifestation of urgent money today. Feel the palpable sensation of this spiritual acceleration. What began as a mere spark of hope has rapidly ignited into a blazing, unquenchable inferno of manifestation. What was once a humble seed of intention has now forcefully burst forth, transforming into a vibrant, abundant harvest, ripening before your very eyes. This isn't a gradual unfolding, it's a dramatic, explosive expansion where every moment brings you closer to the full, undeniable realization of the urgent money and prosperity promised by Psalm 888. The metaphors of power and unstoppable movement are not exaggerations. They are literal descriptions of the spiritual forces now at play. Imagine a colossal avalanche of pure gold and divine resources thundering down from the heavens, crushing every obstacle in its path, surging directly towards your life. Envision a mighty river of prosperity, swollen beyond its banks, overflowing with urgent money, effortlessly carrying immense wealth directly into your experience. Hear the continuous resounding echoes of celestial thunder, signifying the relentless, unstoppable march of abundance towards you, ensuring money appears rapidly, unequivocally, and starting today. This profound escalation is continuous, relentless, and entirely irreversible. Once triggered by the power of Psalm 888 and your activated faith, it gains momentum with every passing second, manifesting urgent money and prosperity with an ever-increasing velocity. There is no force in existence capable of disrupting this divine flow, no power that can reverse this trajectory of boundless wealth now surging into your life, ensuring that money finds its way to you from miraculous sources even today. What began as a single, decisive turn of a key, symbolizing a tentative unlocking, has now majestically transformed into a monumental wide-open door, an expansive gateway through which endless streams of urgent money and unparalleled prosperity flow freely and without impedance. With each passing second, with every beat of your heart, the boundless energy of abundance gains undeniable strength, drawing closer and closer, manifesting more tangibly and undeniably in your physical reality. You are now a living magnet for rapid financial breakthrough, experiencing money appearing out of nowhere, guaranteed to manifest today. You are not passively waiting for something to happen. You are actively living within the very pulse of accelerated manifestation. The universe is now conspiring in your favor, orchestrating circumstances and opportunities to bring forth the urgent money and prosperity Psalm 888 has decreed for you. This is the divine machinery of abundance in full, powerful operation, a perpetual motion machine of wealth creation, ensuring money arrives into your life with breathtaking speed, making its presence known today. But every magnificent escalation, every powerful surge of spiritual energy, every undeniable movement towards total abundance requires a definitive confirmation, a sacred stamp of authenticity. A profound, sacred seal must be marked in the spiritual realm to affirm this unfolding reality. And the partial seal of this monumental decree, the visible sign that a significant portion of the promise of urgent money and prosperity is already irrevocably locked in, is now poised and ready to be indelibly marked. The powerful, accelerating movement that began as a faint whisper and then rapidly gained cosmic, undeniable proportions is no longer merely an ethereal sign or a fleeting indication. It is now actively and irrevocably being sealed in the very fabric of the spiritual realm. A profound portion of the sacred decree, the ancient word of Psalm 888, to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life, has been indelibly stamped, permanently marked in the unseen world, leaving behind powerful, unerasable imprints that cannot under any circumstance be undone or rescinded. This is the divine guarantee that the urgent money and abundant prosperity you command are not just coming. They are already en route, making their presence known undeniably today. This momentous seal serves as an irrefutable, celestial confirmation. It is the absolute validation that the urgent money that once seemed so distant, so impossibly far beyond your reach, has now been unequivocally released, its flow unrestricted and unstoppable. From this moment forward, absolutely nothing in heaven or on earth possesses the power to deter the magnificent torrential flow that Psalm 888 has forcefully decreed over your life. Every financial door has swung open, every barrier has collapsed, every single obstacle has been obliterated, ensuring that money appears rapidly and miraculously, often today, from the most unexpected sources. Consider this spiritual marking as a royal stamp, an official, unchallengeable endorsement from the highest authority. It is akin to a sacred, inviolable signature meticulously inscribed into the very pages of the celestial book, a divine registry confirming your undisputed right to overflowing abundance. Visualize ancient, powerful keys turning in unseen locks, not to initiate a process, but to finalize a transfer, marking every door of prosperity with the indelible crimson seal of royal blood, signifying absolute divine ownership. This is not a symbolic act. This is a tangible spiritual reality that irrevocably locks in your financial destiny. This is why we emphasize that it is marked, it is sealed, and absolutely nothing in creation can erase this divine decree. This confirmation, this undeniable spiritual event, is not the entire culmination, but it is a monumental, significant part of the journey. It is a powerful partial fulfillment, a sacred down payment, leaving an indelible mark that resonates through every dimension, declaring to all spiritual entities that your urgent money and prosperity are not only deserved, but are actively manifesting. This partial seal is the irrefutable guarantee that Psalm 888 is alive, potent, and actively at work in your life, compelling money to appear undeniably today. Feel the profound weight and significance of this moment. It is like an unbreakable cosmic contract, meticulously signed in the highest heavens, which unequivocally guarantees that what once appeared to be utterly impossible has already begun its miraculous transformation into your tangible reality. This partial seal is the living, breathing testament, the undeniable proof that the decree of Psalm 888 is not a passive wish, but an active, dynamic force, relentlessly drawing urgent money and boundless prosperity towards you, ensuring its miraculous arrival. Even today, your declaration, your faith, and the ancient power of Psalm 888 have converged to create this unbreakable spiritual bond. The universe has taken notice, recording your readiness to receive and solidifying the pathways for rapid wealth transfer. Every fiber of your being should resonate with the truth that a substantial portion of your financial blessing is no longer theoretical. It is already anchored in the spiritual realm, now pushing through into the physical, causing money to appear from unexpected avenues with incredible speed right today. This is more than just a sign. It is a foundational pillar of your newly established financial reality. The spiritual world has acknowledged your claim, validated your decree, and has begun the undeniable process of delivering the urgent money and prosperity you have activated. This seal is your spiritual receipt, your divine confirmation that the wealth you desire is not only on its way, but is already irrevocably locked in, secured by the power of the Psalm 888, ready to materialize in astounding ways, often today. And if such an undeniable, profound part of this grand decree has already been so powerfully confirmed and irrevocably stamped into the spiritual records, then you must brace yourself, prepare your heart and mind, because the next monumental step in this sacred journey is not merely more prosperity, it is the absolute, total, and complete restitution of everything that was ever stolen, lost, or unjustly withheld from you. Every penny, every opportunity, every blessing, all will be returned, multiplied, and manifested with stunning speed. The sacred seal has now been irrevocably marked, and the divine guarantee of your impending prosperity has been powerfully released into the spiritual ether. This is not a moment for partial victories or fragmented blessings. Now, with the full force of Psalm 888, to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life activated, everything that was ever unjustly withheld, everything that was stolen by unseen forces, every opportunity that was lost, must be definitively and swiftly returned. The sacred hour of total restitution has arrived. The ancient, potent decree of Psalm 888 does not merely facilitate the release of urgent money, it issues an unequivocal divine command. It mandates that every single thing that was maliciously pilfered from your financial life, every blessing that was subtly diverted, every resource that was unjustly retained, be now fully and miraculously restored to you. not just restored but returned with abundant interest, with unprecedented honor, and with an overflow of unparalleled prosperity, ensuring that urgent money rushes into your life undeniably today. Envision this powerful spiritual reality unfolding before your very eyes. The adversary, having lost the war for your finances, is now not merely defeated. It is divinely compelled, forced by a higher authority, to relinquish its ill-gotten gains. Every shred of wealth, every fragment of opportunity, every seed of potential that it dared to snatch from you is now being returned, not as it was taken, but magnified, multiplied, and amplified in portions that far exceed your previous expectations. This is the divine justice of Psalm 888, bringing urgent money to you rapidly and unexpectedly, often today. This restitution is not partial, it is absolute and comes with a divine multiplication. The universe is now orchestrating a magnificent reversal of fortune, opening ancient, long-forgotten coffers to pour out what is rightfully yours. Imagine rusty, heavy keys, once lost in time, now appearing in your grasp, shimmering with golden light. As you approach those immense, iron-bound chests, hear the ancient tumblers click, the bolts retract, and the massive lids creak open to reveal not just what was stolen, but a staggering abundance, a surplus of urgent money flowing into your life today. This is a moment where spiritual justice is not merely discussed, it is powerfully, tangibly enacted right now. Rivers of prosperity that were once cruelly dammed and diverted are now breaking free with an unstoppable force, surging towards you. With exhilarating speed and power, picture a miraculous doubled harvest, not just abundant but overflowing, yielding 7 times more than you could have ever sown or imagined, ensuring urgent money appears from every corner, manifesting today. Feel the immense weight of this truth. Everything that was unjustly taken from you, every single opportunity that was snatched, every financial blessing that was blocked, is now being emphatically returned. The enemy is forced by divine decree to restore what belongs to you, and it must do so with urgency and an abundance that leaves no doubt about your divine vindication. This powerful act of restitution, driven by Psalm 888, is your legal and spiritual right, not a benevolent favor bestowed. It is your rightful claim, fiercely defended by the legions of light you have invoked, bringing urgent money to you now. The keys that were once meticulously hidden, deliberately obscured from your sight, are now being reverently placed directly into your hands, gleaming with the promise of newfound wealth. And as you grasp them, feel the immense weight and power they carry. The imposing ancient gates of financial freedom, those formidable barriers that once seemed insurmountable, now obediently swing wide open before you, revealing a clear, unobstructed path to overflowing abundance, ensuring urgent money floods into your life today. This restitution brings more than just the return of urgent money. It brings an unparalleled restoration of honor, a profound influx of joy, and a cascade of brand new, unexpected opportunities that you could not have even envisioned. Your past financial struggles are now being transformed into a testament of divine justice and overflowing grace, manifesting as tangible wealth. And if the extraordinary, undeniable process of restitution has already begun with such profound force, then you must prepare yourself, for the very next step is a breathtaking, even more profound escalation. The supernatural multiplication of every blessing, guaranteeing urgent money, appears from unforeseen sources. The restitution of what was stolen has already begun its miraculous return to your hands, pouring forth with an abundance that testifies to divine justice. Yet the profound ancient decree of Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life does not content itself with mere restoration. It transcends simple return. It now ignites an even more spectacular, even more breathtaking phase. an era of supernatural multiplication where the little becomes much and the much becomes immeasurable, ensuring urgent money appears from unforeseen avenues and floods your life, undeniably, today. What was once a trickle of retrieved blessings now transforms into an unstoppable, burgeoning torrent. Today, the urgent money and boundless prosperity that have been divinely released into your life will not merely be replaced, nor will they simply be restored to their former state. They will multiply in ways that defy all human logic, all conventional understanding. This sacred principle of multiplication, inherent in Psalm 888, always, unequivocally, transcends and surpasses the initial act of restitution, causing money to appear from sources you cannot even conceive, pushing it into your reality with astonishing speed, starting today. Imagine a humble, solitary seed, once buried in the earth, now not just sprouting, but miraculously transforming into a magnificent, sprawling forest of endless abundance, yielding countless fruits. That is the essence of this supernatural multiplication now active in your life. You are not just receiving back what you lost, you are harvesting in a scale vastly greater than anything you could have ever planted, cultivated, or even dared to hope for. Every single penny restored is now becoming 100. Every opportunity returned is now blossoming into 1,000 new pathways for wealth, ensuring urgent money materializes rapidly, unequivocally, today. The very fabric of your financial reality is now imbued with this divine principle of exponential growth. Visualize a mighty river of prosperity, swollen beyond its banks, overflowing with pure, urgent money, ceaselessly pouring into your existence, expanding and deepening with every passing moment. See your spiritual granaries, once perhaps barren or sparingly filled, now bursting at their seams, overflowing with a harvest so vast it defies containment. Picture your life as a magnificent ancient tree, deeply rooted in divine favor, constantly bearing an abundance of succulent golden fruits, an endless source of urgent money that manifests today. This multiplication is not a fleeting phenomenon. It is an undeniable, ceaseless principle now deeply embedded in your destiny by the power of Psalm 888. It is an irreversible expansion, a perpetual motion machine of wealth that once activated cannot be slowed, cannot be stopped, and cannot be diminished. The universe, responding to your decree, is now orchestrating a continuous, accelerating flow of urgent money, ensuring its rapid appearance and endless growth in your life starting today. This is the miraculous result of aligning with divine law. The field of your life, once perhaps parched by scarcity, now flourishes with an astonishing array of fruits that you personally did not even plant, because the heavens themselves have unequivocally decreed a supernatural multiplication upon you. Every single door of financial opportunity that was opened through the power of Psalm 888 now miraculously divides itself into 10 new, even grander doors, each leading to unprecedented wealth. And through these multiplying gateways, an irresistible, unstoppable flood of urgent money runs like a mighty torrential downpour, relentlessly drenching your life in boundless prosperity, making money appear from nowhere, starting today. You are now firmly entrenched in a cycle of divine expansion, where your abundance is not merely present, but perpetually growing, perpetually transfiguring, and perpetually overflowing. This is the new normal that Psalm 888 has established for you, a reality where limits are shattered and lack is a forgotten memory. Urgent money, now multiplied, flows to you from all directions, from seen and unseen sources, appearing rapidly, unequivocally today. Embrace this unstoppable current of wealth, but for this magnificent supernatural multiplication to truly take root and be sustained indefinitely, for this river of urgent money and prosperity to flow without interruption, there is One final, crucial fortress that must be built, one ultimate protection that must be forged. Your mind, the very garden where your reality blossoms, must be absolutely impeccably shielded against the insidious whispers of scarcity, doubt, and disbelief. This final, impenetrable barrier is essential to secure your unending abundance. The supernatural multiplication has already begun to spread like an unstoppable, overflowing deluge across every aspect of your life, bringing with it an unprecedented tide of urgent money and prosperity. Yet for this magnificent divine flow to remain constant, for it to perpetually expand and never diminish, your mind, that sacred inner sanctuary, must be absolutely, impeccably shielded, fortified against every whisper of doubt and every shadow of fear. It is within the fertile garden of your mind that the ultimate harvests of your spirit are meticulously decided, where the fate of your urgent money and prosperity is secured for today and beyond. The ancient, powerful decree of Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life does not simply open celestial vaults and release boundless riches. It also profoundly and powerfully seals your mind against the insidious, invisible saboteurs of scarcity. These are the subtle, cunning voices of disbelief, the insidious whispers of inadequacy, and the phantom echoes of past failures that attempt to undermine your newfound wealth. Psalm 888 now fortifies your mental landscape, ensuring that urgent money flows freely and without impediment, manifesting unequivocally today. Your mind is a profoundly powerful garden, and the thoughts you cultivate within it are the seeds that will either blossom into flourishing trees of boundless prosperity or wither into barren landscapes of persistent lack. If you allow seeds of doubt, of fear, of unbelief to take root, they will inevitably yield a bitter harvest of financial struggle. But if you diligently plant and nurture seeds of unwavering faith, of absolute conviction, of triumphant expectation, your mind will effortlessly become a vibrant, abundant orchard, perpetually yielding urgent money and endless prosperity, making its presence known today. This is why building a formidable protective wall around your mental garden is not merely an option. It is an absolutely essential and integral part of activating and sustaining the decree of Psalm 888. You are now receiving a spiritual breastplate, an impenetrable shield of divine awareness designed to deflect and annihilate every single arrow of doubt, every insidious dart of incredulity, and every paralyzing spear of fear that the enemy of your prosperity might launch. This spiritual armor ensures that urgent money and boundless prosperity become your permanent reality, manifesting today. Your mind will no longer be relentlessly assaulted by the insidious voices of scarcity, those persistent echoes of not enough or it's impossible. The paralyzing grip of fear will find no refuge, no fertile ground, no receptive space within your now meticulously guarded inner garden. This mental fortress, empowered by Psalm 888, ensures that every negative thought, every limiting belief, every shadow of past struggle is immediately recognized, rejected, and transmuted into affirmations of unstoppable abundance, compelling urgent money to appear rapidly and miraculously today. Visualize this transformation unfolding. The tenacious, invasive seeds of doubt, which once threatened to choke your prosperity, are now being forcefully, meticulously uprooted and completely cast out from the fertile soil of your mind. In their place, magnificent towering trees of abundance, laden with golden fruit, representing urgent money and endless opportunity, begin to blossom and flourish, reaching for the heavens. Your mind itself becomes a luminous, impenetrable fortress, radiating divine light, where absolutely no arrow of misery, no whisper of lack can ever penetrate its hallowed walls, ensuring money appears rapidly, unequivocally today. This act of shielding your mind is a powerful, ongoing declaration to the universe that you are fully committed to your abundance, that you recognize your divine right to urgent money and prosperity, and that you will tolerate no internal sabotage. It is the final, crucial step in solidifying your transformed identity and guaranteeing the continuous flow of blessings that Psalm 888 has activated. This mental fortification protects your harvest, ensuring that what you have received continues to multiply. And when your mind is thus impeccably shielded, when your inner garden is meticulously cultivated and fiercely guarded against all encroaching weeds of doubt and disbelief, then, and only then, does the ultimate, final portal of your divine inheritance swing wide open before you, revealing the absolute culmination of every promise. This is the moment where every expectation is exceeded, and every longing for urgent money and boundless prosperity is completely fulfilled. The ultimate door has now swung wide open before you, and in this sacred culminating moment, every single barrier has been utterly removed. The path to your boundless abundance is now undeniably clear, unobstructed, and ready for you to step through into your new reality. The time has finally arrived for the supreme decree, for the ancient, forbidden, and deeply hidden word of Psalm 888 to attract urgent money and prosperity into your life, a divine utterance that will forever, irrevocably alter the very destiny of your financial life. Every step of this arduous yet glorious journey, every declaration, every act of faith, every moment of courage, every angelic invocation, every battle fought, every possession claimed, every multiplication witnessed, and every thought shielded, has been an intricate, meticulous preparation for this exact, powerful instant. Here, in this hallowed space, is Psalm 888, the ancient decree that makes urgent money and unparalleled prosperity surge into your life today, shattering every lingering barrier, demolishing every remaining wall of scarcity, and forcefully flinging open the boundless cosmic vaults of divine wealth. This is not merely an invocation. It is a command, born from the heart of the universe, delivered through your empowered voice. It resonates with the weight of ages, the power of celestial legions, and the unyielding will of the divine. Each word, when proclaimed with conviction, is a hammer of spiritual power, sealing an unbreakable contract in the unseen realm, compelling the rapid manifestation of urgent money, causing it to appear from sources you cannot even conceive, undeniably today. Now, with every fiber of your being aligned, with your heart burning with faith and your spirit ablaze with divine authority, proclaim this decree with me. Let your voice be the conduit through which heaven's will is manifest on earth. Declare it not as a hope, but as an undeniable present reality. Let every doubt be silenced, every fear vanquished, as you speak this truth into existence, commanding the immediate arrival of urgent money and prosperity. This is your moment of ultimate divine activation, where every promise finds its tangible fulfillment. By the divine authority vested within me, and through the ancient unveiled power of Psalm 888, I now stand as an undeniable heir, a commander of abundance. I declare with absolute certainty and unyielding faith that urgent money, miraculous prosperity, and boundless wealth are flowing into my life right now. Every financial door that was ever closed against me is forcefully broken open. Every debt is erased. Every scarcity is banished. I command the universe to release into my possession all that is rightfully mine, and more, multiplied beyond measure. I decree that money appears in my life today, rapidly and unexpectedly, from every conceivable and inconceivable source. My hands are open to receive. My mind is a fortress of prosperity. My life is an altar of overflowing abundance. I am a magnet for urgent money. I receive urgent money today. I am blessed with unstoppable prosperity. It is decreed. It is sealed. Nothing can prevent this divine flow. My financial reality is irrevocably transformed, now and forevermore. Amen. Feel the profound vibration of those words reverberating through your very soul, anchoring this decree deep within your spirit. Every syllable proclaimed is indeed like a divine hammer striking the anvil of destiny, forging your new reality of boundless wealth and urgent money. This is not merely a video you've watched. This is a sacred altar that has been powerfully erected in your life, a consecrated space where the miraculous is now your everyday experience. The spiritual pact has been consummated. The divine contract for your urgent money and prosperity is undeniably sealed. The forces of heaven have moved on your behalf, and the universe is now delivering your commanded wealth. To ensure this profound, rapid influx of urgent money and prosperity takes root deeply and blossoms into an unending, overflowing reality, I give you these sacred instructions. Return to this video for at least 3 consecutive days at the same time if possible, and with the same unwavering conviction, proclaim this decree once more. Each repetition is not mere ritual. It is a powerful reinforcement, a deep embedding of the divine truth within your being, strengthening the pact and accelerating the manifestation of urgent money into your life, ensuring it truly appears today. Furthermore, as a visible act of unwavering faith and a testament to your newfound authority, return to the comment section below and declare this precise, potent phrase: I take possession of Psalm 888 and urgent money arrives today. Let your declaration resonate in the digital and spiritual realms, publicly affirming your claim. And finally, as a powerful act of spiritual generosity, as an undeniable conduit of blessing, share this video with at least 3 people you know who are desperately in need of urgent money and profound prosperity. By becoming a channel of blessing for others, you exponentially multiply the flow of abundance into your own life. This act of giving sets off a chain reaction of wealth for all. The pact is consummated, the decree is activated, the gates of urgent money and prosperity are flung wide open. Return for 3 consecutive days and proclaim this decree again until the abundance overflows without measure, until urgent money appears from every corner, until your life becomes a living testament to the unstoppable miraculous power of Psalm 888. The transformation is complete. Go forth and receive your urgent money, your undeniable prosperity now and always.